Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to the video session, children. Hope you all safe and fine at home. So before entering into our new topic in the movement of Earth, we'll just have a quick recap on rotation. I hope you all enjoyed the last video and all of you able to learn the topics. Yes, so let's move on to the recap now. Children, all of you remember this picture? Yes, able to recognize what is equator, what is north pole and what is south pole, everything? Yes, here is a recap. Rotation, axis, tilt, equator, hemisphere, poles, latitude and longitude. So hemisphere, two types, that is northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Poles, north pole and south pole. One thing keep it in the mind, that is all this axis, equator, latitude and longitude, everything are imaginary lines that are drawn by the geographers. Yes, so all of you recollected what you learnt in rotation. Let's move on to the next topic. Yes, so hope you all answered for the question time question. Yes, children? Okay, here is the answer for the question. All of you remember what is the question? What will happen if Earth stops spinning? Yes? Okay. So first thing, if Earth stop spins, we will get 6 months daylight and 6 months night time. So just think, if particular place receives 6 months daylight, what will happen? The surface temperature of the Earth's surface will be increased. Okay, and think about that 6 months night time, whichever place receives 6 months night time, that place will be in a freezing cold. Okay, light is very important, right, for every living things, for the plants or for the animals or whoever it is. Plants, they need a light to prepare the food. If there is no light, what will happen? They can't prepare the food. So both are dangerous here. So all the places should receive equal amount of light, at the same time equal amount of night time. That is the one reason. And another one is Earth gravity. Have you heard gravity of Earth? Yes. So what does mean by gravity? The force which will attract everything towards the Earth. That is called the gravity. Because of gravity only we can able to walk and do all the activities on the Earth's surface. So if Earth stop spins, the Earth will lose its gravity. So what will happen? All the land masses like rocks, topsoil, trees, buildings, so on, everything would be swept away. Everything will be fly into the sky. Okay, even we will be flying into the sky. Okay, that is the another one. Even Earth will also started breaking into the chunks as it is held together by the gravity. So this is the answer for your question time question. Hope you all understood. Yes? Okay, children. Let's move on to our new topic here. So our new topic of movement of Earth is revolution. By seeing the picture, you might be understand what it is. Okay. So let's have a introduction about the revolution. So what is revolution? We know what is rotation, right? Yes, here we are going to learn about revolution. Observe the picture. The Earth rotates as well as revolutes around. It will go around the sun. That is called revolution. So revolution is the movement of the earth along a fixed path called orbit. Okay. So here you might be thinking what is orbit. We'll be seeing in the next slide what is orbit. So what is revolution? Revolution is the movement of earth along a fixed path called orbit. So this fixed path is shaped like a ellipse and has points when earth is closer to the sun and further from it. Okay. And earth takes to complete one revolution in 1 year. Okay. How many days it will take to complete one rotation? 1 day or 24 hours. Same way here, earth take to complete one revolution, it takes 365.25 days or 1 year. Okay. Hope you all clear what is revolution. Revolution is the movement of the earth along a fixed path called orbit. So here is the orbit. Look at the picture carefully. The earth, that is blue color, earth rotates and also move the around the sun, that is revolutes around the sun in a constant path. That earth will never move away from this path. Same path it continuously takes to revolutes. Okay, that is called the orbit. Orbit is a fixed path in which earth revolute around the sun. Okay, it is a regular repeating path that an object in space takes around another one. Yes, all of you clear what is revolution and what is orbit? So let's move on to the next one. Characteristic or effects of revolution. We know what are the effects of rotation, right? So same way here we are going to learn about characteristic of revolution. One is revolution is the reason for changing of the seasons, and also revolution is the reason for the leap year, and not same temperature in different parts of the earth. All the places in the earth will never receive the same temperature. That is because of the revolution. And changing the length of day and night. Sometime we'll have a longest day, sometime we'll have a shortest day. That is due to the revolution of earth. So here children, leap year. You might be heard about it. What is mean by leap year? Whichever year will get that February 29 days, that is called leap year. And another way we can say whichever year is divisible by 4, that is also called a leap year. So how it causes? We know that earth takes 365.25 days or 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution. But the calendar always shows only 365 days in a year. So what will happen? The leftover 6 hours. So the leftover 6 hours added up every year. Every year 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, so totally it comes to 24 hours. So every 4th year 1 day or 24 hours is added to February. That's why after 4 years we'll be always getting February 29 days. Yes, that make us a 29 days in February. Yes, that is called the leap year. So leap year has 366 days. Easy way to identify the leap year is the year will be divisible by 4. Okay. So 2020 is a leap year. Hope you all clear with the leap year children. So let us move on to the next one. Seasons. We all love the seasons. Yes. So before going into that, seasons are caused by the revolution of earth. So it is the reason for the seasons. Seasons is nothing but different times or periods of the year that are marked by changes in the climate, temperature and hours of daylight. So there are how many seasons? Yes, you all are correct. 4 seasons. Summer, winter, autumn and spring. These are the 4 seasons. So let us just look into this. What is each season? How it will be. Here it is. So look at the picture. By seeing the picture itself, we can able to understand what are the seasons. Spring. So spring, we all love it because it is a pleasant time of the year when flowers start blooming, new leaves sprout on trees. What does mean by sprout? That is growing new thing from the older one. That is called the sprout. Okay. And what is summer? Summer is nothing but weather gets really hot. We always feel in Chennai. Yes. Now also we are feeling, right. It's weather all really gets hot. That is called summer. We likes to have some chill juices or we likes to have very cold ice creams and all during this time. Autumn. So this is the period which leaves on trees change the colors to beautiful shades of orange, red and brown before falling to the ground. Okay. And next one is winter. So we all love this also because during this winter everything gets very cold and snowy in some places. Many people likes to play skating, skiing and making the snowman in the ice, everything. Okay. Hope you all understand what are these seasons. Okay. So how seasons are caused? Till now we saw the seasons, how these seasons are caused. There are two important reasons for the seasons. One is the tilt of the earth axis. I already told you that in the first video how tilt has happened. Yes. So, and why it is very important the tilt is. So here it is the reason that tilt is the reason for the seasons. And second one is the revolution of the earth around the sun in a fixed path. These are the very important reasons for causing the seasons. One is the tilt of the earth axis and second one is the revolution of the earth around the sun in a fixed path. Okay, remember this. These are very important one. So now it's a activity time. Okay. Okay children, what are the things we need? Observe the picture. We need paper plate, ice cream stick, board pin, paper and color pens. So how we are going to do this one? Take a paper plate and draw the sun in the paper plate as shown in the picture. Now take another paper, small piece of papers, draw like a earth and moon. So now take a ice cream stick, one long stick and one small stick. Take a board pin and connect this one corner of the ice cream stick with the paper plate and another corner with the earth, that earth picture. Okay. Now another small ice cream stick connect with that one corner will be in the earth and another corner should be in the moon. Okay. So slowly start revolute this ice cream sticks around this sun picture. Okay. You can easily understand that how revolution happens. Yes children, hope you all enjoy this activity. Do it with the help of adults. Okay. Now it's a question time. So here we learn about revolution, seasons. Yes, how seasons are caused, everything, right? What are the effects of revolution? So think, if there is no season, then what will happen? Yes, can you imagine if there is no seasons, what will happen? Yes, absolutely. Think, if it is sunny throughout the year, then all the water resources are dried up and we'll have a many beautiful deserts like Sahara. Okay, and suppose if it is rainy throughout the year, then Earth will be a deep blue planet, and it's very difficult. All the places we can only see the water. And if suppose it is only a snowy, then what we'll see? All full Earth we can see as a Antarctica. Do you like if the Earth is like this? No. So all the places should receive all the seasons. Then only it will be very easy to survive on the earth. Okay. So yes children, hope you all clear with the question time. Yes. So here is a small recap about our key points of the revolution. Revolution is the movement of the earth along a fixed path is called revolution. Orbit, fixed path that an object in space takes around another one. Seasons. Seasons are different times or periods of the year that are marked by changes in the climate, temperature and hours of daylight. Hope you all enjoyed this video children. Okay, we'll continue with the next video for the solstice and equinox. Wait for that. Thank you.